There we go. Look at that. 58 minutes on my phone. That's more like it. Optimization. Anyway, this is Keelan Clements Productions. This is National Security Number 5187D45 Productions. This is a date of birth 12th of June 2004. This is Productions. This is here's both images of my passport. Productions. Anyway. Oh, it's summer today. It's summertime. It's like the that's like the regular show. It's like summertime, lovin, summertime. But yeah, I'm not going outside today. No, I haven't. I woke up at 5:30 as well. I've just been watching YouTube on my phone. Yeah, it's it's not bad per se. Because yesterday, cause I had nothing to. I was like. I've been doing loads of stuff these past like 2 weeks, and like yesterday I had nothing to do, so I just like went outside and sat in the garden and just like looked at flowers and shit. It wasn't actually that good. It was okay, it was good in a way, but I was still just thinking about doing other shit the entire time. It's impossible to be free unless you like really know how to. And then today I was just like, I should be outside like I was yesterday, even though but I have such direct experience of it just being like okay yesterday. I'm just like I just don't pick it to your mind. But yeah. I don't know. One of my friends I saw watching my videos in real life. That's good. It's interesting. They like it, which is nice. Yeah. Oh. It's good. To be honest, it's like any great virtue kind of builds off over virtue. You can't be perfectly wise for being perfectly honest, in my opinion. Because these things, what's the word that they oh my god, right? They use the word right, and the translation from the party is right honesty or the right speech. So it's not as simple as just saying the truth all the time, but it's basically I don't have the wisdom to know what right truly means. But anyway, the eight things in the Eightfold Path. All the different things. Action, speech. View, intention. All these things. They kind of align each other. Like you can't have perfect action without having perfect speech. It's impossible. They all kind of form together. They rely on each other. Also, yeah. So I do like my I like my honesty, but it gets held back. If I do really bad action, I don't want to talk about it. So yeah, and then I do I know my speech lacks. I think it does. I'm pretty good. I'm pretty advanced. If I had to be so crass, I think I'm pretty advanced. Yeah, I've got better meditating in a way. Like I went on a retreat actually. I've not a bit of video for you, smile. That was good. I've been sitting better. I've been doing it more frequently. I haven't done it today. Which I definitely will. I think I will. You know, yeah, it's been nice. It's been nice. Oh, yeah, it's good. Yeah, I think a lot of it is to do with patience. I think 'cause when I sit and the pain arises, and there's a method of breathing in the retreat I did. It's called Samas practice, and the longest of counting and things like that. It's very very boring, very boring. And I just have to sit with it and be like, this. I mean, I don't know. It's like there's nothing really, because it's very interesting this summer's practice because it has it goes from being very boring to kind of being quite interesting in a way. And it's like neither is really, neither is preferable. If you I don't know, if you're trying to reach the ideal, neither is really preferable. You know, and the kind of like great focus and concentration that could arise, in settling is if you were to prefer that over the sensation of just doing the long counting, then your discriminating mind will cause you suffering. The sun will rise and set. Oh, my phone lagged then. I think I had my neck broken. So I had to click back together like that. But yeah, it's been good. Life is yeah. I think having nothing to do. You know, absolutely nothing to do. Like the rest of this day, I could just like talk to no one. You know, I could do nothing, and then nothing would happen. Yeah. I did apply for more PhDs actually. That was good. That's good of me to do. Yeah, it's nice. I didn't even think about. I just kind of did it. You know, it's good. There's I do like chanting again. Yeah, it's good. I like singing. Because I don't know many positive songs really. You know, so it's like it's good because the Buddhist ones are quite positive. You know, sharing merits to all beings. You know, may you be forever happy. May the gods protect you. You know, it's a very good song. You know. Ugh. So most people I talk to, despite my idea, I have very different labels to them in terms of opinions. Like I think my opinions are very conservative and right-oriented, you know, and should. And I like talking to people who are self-described as woke, and we turns out we have the exact same opinions basically, you know, which is interesting. It might be a bit of confirmation bias because I tend to associate with the wise. I like to think, you know, I think I like to associate people who are able to actually like kind of think out why they do things, you know, instead of just being on like base instinct mode. But yeah, it is interesting. Despite our labels, we're very similar. You know, like we're basically nearly identical, but we're very distinct. You know, woke and should. You know, very very different labels. So I think it's kind of neat to see. I guess especially in this world of lots of fear around politics and such things. You know, it's nice to see experimentally that the people, everyone's like kind of wants just to be happy. You know, yeah, yeah. But delusions are out there. Though. The people are deluded, and how you deal with them is I don't know. I think my idea again is just I'm just more of like a to in a way discriminate more. I just like if I like observe if I'm with someone I observe them to like not be very wise or like intelligent. I just won't. I won't say it out loud, but you know, I just won't. I just will like. Well, yeah, everyone does this, obviously. You know, I just well, I don't know. People are much more verbose about this, but I'll just subtly just like avoid them. You know, and yeah, It depends because it's like the Buddhist path is like you should be by yourself all the time. You know, all this stuff of this is much of nothing. But it depends. I don't know. It's kind of funny because from one point of view, you know, it's like being by yourself is like the mark of the failure. Of the, you know, unable to be accepted in the tribe. It's like the classic like bell curve meme where it's like but the opposites of the bell curve are like the correct guys and then the midwits are stupid. You know. It's like the lower people are like fuck everyone. I know, you know, fuck those fucking Stacys and Bradleys, you know, over it. Fuck them Chets. You know, I am a individual free thinker. Then it's like the top of the bell curve where it's like, everyone is nice. You know, everyone's my friend. You know, that's business is just like a bunch of men in suits, man. A bunch of men in suits. You know, if you just hug them, they would open their eyes. And it's like it's a very good image. I quite like. I think it's like if when the Berlin Wall came down, you know, like there's like some West German hippie. He looks so happy. He's like reaching over, like with his arm like this, a shake, and there's like two really kind of quite handsome young like fucking officer men like just like staring at him with like he looks like a fucking like I don't know, like a biblical angel has appeared to them. You know, it's like he's like, and it's very interesting that image. It's very because there's something to thinking everyone's just like you and being like let's accept everyone, but it's like some people will go for the hug and then they're gonna get their head blown off. You know, so it's like you try if you want. You know, I won't. You know, so it's like So then there's on the way back. Then it's there's nothing to be gained from anyone. Go to the forest forever. Sit in the hut. But obviously, it's like it's all relative, because everyone I've found who is wise happens to be someone who talks to other people like me, and so it'd be impossible. I wonder maybe one day I should just run around the forest for years, try and find someone who's signed the forest alone and talk to them, and then I'll really see if they really know what's going on. It's possible. I'll probably look up on my phone top hotspots of people who don't interact with anyone. I'm gonna show up like SpongeBob SquarePants, like, yo, nice cave, man. I hear you got some wisdom. And then they look at me, and they've gone psychotic in the cave over the years and just want to kill me immediately. Oh my God, the Dharma is complete and true. This is such a blessed teaching, man. the teaching of the bone knife in the throat, yeah. Oh. Whoa. Yeah. One of my friends was on a dating app yesterday. He was on it. He's scrolling through it. I remember. I'm such a hater, man. I'm such a grumpy pants looking at the dating app. I was just like, man. It's like, I was like, are you aware you're currently in hell? He's like, yeah. Like, are you sure you're aware? Really, I don't know. It seems to me if you're aware that you're in hell, you would get out. And it seems kind of odd. Someone's got their hand in the fire. Like, are you aware your hand's currently on fire? They're like, yeah, my hand's on fire. Just holding in. Why would you not move it out of the fire? They don't know. They don't. In my opinion, I don't want to be too presumptuous. They don't actually know what fire really is. On the phone, on a dating app. It's very funny. I don't know. It's very interesting because I'm like I think I'm very. I shouldn't put it actually because I think I give myself too harsh a label sometimes. Actually, what's the correct way to describe my opinions? I don't trust a lot of people when they say things about themselves. Like I tend not to believe it. Well, I don't know. It depends on the context. I say, So like if in my so I say I'm gonna in my opinion, like dating apps are like a hotspot of lies and deceit. And like and so it's just odd. I know like, nothing on there's really real at all. You know, it's kind of like it's just weird. It's odd to see this how people spend that because I feel in my heart, you know, this like lust, this want for the company, you know, the pain of loneliness, you know. But it's just like, do you know what you're seeking and what you're running away from, you know? And I actually that's why I felt I kept wanting to like say more about I don't know. Cause I felt I was just watching. Cause I was like, yeah, I said a few like I was like, you know, you really shouldn't be using a dating app. I was like, especially his personality. My personality, he's like a good guy in my opinion. You know, he's a nice guy. You know, not the way for you. You know, yeah, yeah. I think we mentioned this, but I love. I don't love. But I find it very funny. Like there's a lot of double think in our current society. You know, and a big one is about like how like it's to be inclusive and everyone's the same, and then like that most dating apps have race filters, so you can like filter by race of your partner. I just think that's really funny in my opinion. You know, like I know you can't see what people choose. You know, like you know, God forbid you will know that I care about race. Actually, you know, no. It's going in the subcode. You know, you know, to be unearthed by incels and posted on black pill forums. You know, the race, the dating ratio, fucking statistics. You know, interesting. Oh yeah. It just seems kind of. It does seem I don't know. It just seems very funny that you know and no one seems to mind that. I don't know. Maybe I'm like, because like in my head, I know in my head there's clearly differences, and you are allowed to discriminate between race if you wish. But it's like no one says this. No one says they do this, but then everyone does it. I don't know. It tires me out the mental gymnastics of the world sometimes. You know. But yeah. Ugh. Almost everyone. I think I mentioned it in the video, but it's again to note again. Everyone I talk to has this malaise of that the world's getting worse, kind of gnawing at the back of their mind. You know, it's just like just kind of sad. It's kind of sad that yeah, but it's how it goes. But yeah, like it's just a genuine just glumness about the future. Yeah, how you know? I don't know. What a sad kind of era to be in that regard. I don't know. I kind of, you know, I see a lot of like wise people when I walk around sometimes. So I kind of trust that things won't get bad, won't get too bad. You know, but we'll see, we'll see. I was showing my flatmates old KSI videos the other day. One thing I noticed is it's interesting actually how much of my like crassness and my like I don't know you know my love for laughter and jokes comes from all these YouTubers. You know, it's like him. You know, it's like KSI was going like ASF Jerome. I know people who just say very like Filthy Frank. You know, say that. You know, very crass. And it's just so you know, it's real. Very funny. Very funny. You know. Yeah, there's a balance between like being funny and being compassionate, or like I don't know. not harming someone in your speech while being funny. They tend to intersect quite a lot, upsetting people and being funny. And it's like, because I don't know, because they both kind of deal with, yeah, they both deal with things we would part of us would rather not be aware of. I think that's what makes things funny. You know, like I have a favorite childhood memory of something like that is funny. You know, like I don't know. I remember I was like year 8 or 9, and I went for a piss the same time as my friend Harry. I've been like, I forgot why. Like we both go into cubicles, and maybe like the fucking urinals are full of piss and shit or some shit like that. You know, just like completely unusable. We both go to we're both in cubicles next to each other to both piss. You know, and I remember my friend Harry was pissing loud. I was like, I remember basically the term mogging wasn't around yet, but I can't piss mog me. You know. So I like purposely pissed straight into the middle of the water, the toilet, like as hard as I could, and it was like noticeably loud. So then, like, I think he finished first and left, and I came after, and we both sat down in the lunch hall, and he's like telling me, it's like, were you purposely pissing loud? And like, because me, it was such a like insecure thing to do, to like worry about your piss sound and then like try and compensate for it. And so it's so embarrassing to be called out for it live, from the whole squad. But I don't know, I didn't like get up to, I just burst out laughing. I thought it was so funny that he called me. I was like, yeah, I did. I was just perfectly pissing loud. I was insecure of my piss loudness. But like, it's such a silly thing to get insecure, to worry about. It was so funny. I know. But yeah, but like you say, it's on the line of like, being upset to, I don't know, it's funny to see it in a way. Funny to see what stupid things we do. Yeah. Not really. I do fucking stink. It's like the hottest day of the year so far. I've been in my room, sweating my nuts off. God, fucking, I know they can see my fucking face and shit. I think my nose got burnt a bit because I was sitting there yesterday. I was sitting in the sun. I was just sitting on a bench. I was just sweating, just sitting in the sunlight. It's interesting. Yeah. So I should probably go to. I've been procrastinating going to the gym. It's like, I don't know. Maybe make some less insecure in a way. But it's fine. I think I jacked off this morning. So I'm like, I need to go to the gym now. I need to be a man. So yeah, maybe that's it. I want to take two. But yeah. Oh. I'll go anywhere for your smile, anywhere. Oh, I'll do anything, anything, anything for you. I put all the actual words of the song. Would you go to Timbuktu? Yes, certainly. I'll go anywhere for your smile, everywhere. And there's this one bit. It's like, would you fight my bill? Not really. Yeah, I quite like that one. Not really. I'll do anything, but fight a guy stronger than me. Fuck no. I'll get my shit kicked in, man. What the fuck, you dumb bitch. You're fucking insane. Yeah. It's just funny. What a terrible thought process. I went from dumb bitch to like women to thinking I should probably call my friend Lizzie. What I don't know. Interesting that thought process happened. Yeah, I'm sure she actually watched my videos too. I'm sure she would love to see that she's connected in my mind to the word dumb bitch. How terrible! How terrible! Interesting. But that's the way it goes. Impure mind, impure being. Don't rely on me. The world's on fire, and so am I. Oh, I'm excited to go to Japan. I can't wait to go to Japan, man. It's gonna be fucking kimchi as fuck, man. It'd be nice. It'd be nice to go in the middle of nowhere too. Cause I'm gonna be in like Tokyo for like a day. That'll be interesting to walk around. I don't know. Like I feel like I want to be like interested in people, but I feel kind of bad just staring at people. And yeah, yeah. I think my plan is just like I think this got I might like I think just like Shibuya, which is like the anime, the like the I don't know the hedonism zone or some shit like that. You know, cute girls, cute maid cafes. You know, shit like that. You know, lust and bright colors. You know. But then, so I might just look at that really, and then. But there's also I think there's nice parks. I think they've got good parks, and Tokyo's fucking cute. I was on Google Maps like, damn, what the fuck, you know. Yeah, I'm seeing a little pod hotel. That'd be nice. Gonna get on my little pod, and then I'll be off to the monastery. And yeah, and that'd be good. I mean, I'm actually kind of quite excited. So I want to talk to the monks about suicide. I think. Yeah, that's what I want to talk about. I wonder how many mentally I think yeah. I think like yeah. I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, I think the search for like the to have the desire to like maybe because now because like maybe more back in the day, but something similar to now. Desire to like drop a bit of your life and then go to like the other side of the world to a random monastery to like ask someone questions. You know, it's like proportional. You know, to mental instability. So I do wonder how many mentally unstable people monks talk to. It's like the Buddha says that this world's on fire. Do you think I should blow my head off right now? And the monks are like, no, 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 don't do that. That's not good. That's not good. That's not right view. You know, you should not kill yourself. Yeah. Ugh. But it's actually interesting because as I talk these videos, man, I've been sat cross-legged. Well, I've been paying attention. I've been sat until like I just naturally like I don't really think about it. I just move because my legs are in pain. So it's interesting. It's like, you know, if I weren't putting in a bit of effort, like it'd take like 3-4 minutes for me to be like, this pain is too intolerable. So it's kind of I don't know. And my right knee is much worse. This is much more stiff. Yeah. Like but it's interesting in a way. If you like what effort can do for you if you do, you know, you can really change. You know, effort can make you go from sitting from 3 minutes to 30 minutes, and maybe 100 minutes, you know, 300 minutes, you know, whatever that's it, yeah. Oh. I'm touching my feet and then touching my face, you know, this is, you know, I'm really living the dream. Yeah, little hair on my foot there, you know. I got one very old YouTube video and I never finished. I got quite a long way through. It's like back when I was animation or little animations bits. It was a song. It was like, desire, 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 like a bunch of dogs on fire. They'll scream and shout and turn your boat and your house into a pyre. And I got good little images of each of them. But it's quite good. Like a bunch of dogs on fire. I kind of like that one. You know, bunch of dogs on fire. They'll scream about and twist and shout. They'll scream. They'll scream and shout, twist about the house into a pyre. But the head of the retreat, it was interesting how much like the term's called cold reading. It was interesting how much he just like, you know, and he commented on how much he learned about someone from just like looking at them and how they moved. You know, it's interesting. Again, it's because it's like he's very open. That like you know, he doesn't he doesn't really like he does listen. Like, he gets his idea. I don't want to be too presumptuous, but like, you know, I mean, he kind of knows that you know to only judge people out based on what they say is foolish, basically. You know, I am this, I am that. It's like, you know, no, you're not. I can see it with my eyes. You know, like well, I can feel it in my soul, or feel it in the something. I have the formless thing. I have no idea. It twists and bows and screams and shouts. Tells my house it's a papaya, is what it is. My discerning mind. But yeah. I'm not good at cooking really. I don't really cook much at all. I'm quite a grub. I just have like jam on toast and beans on toast and various toasts. You know, I'm not cooked with meat in like literally like years. I get basically all my meat from like ready made sandwiches basically. Like literally, or just like yeah, that's literally it. I actually don't. Yeah. I'm not put like chicken into a pan for like a year or some shit. Interesting. Yeah, I should probably get moving. I think if I actually want to do, if I want to get a shower and then go to the gym, then probably I get another shower after that, and then go out. I should probably put in a bit of effort to move. So,